All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and citations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, in truth and in sincerity. Yah, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, Barakatam to you all. All right, in this lesson, what I want to go into is pretty much going into how the heathen, all right, all the heathen nations, okay, all the nations outside of the nation of Israel are going to have to bear the indignation of the Lord. Okay, they're gonna have to drink of the Lord's or they're gonna have to drink of the cup of the Lord's judgment and wrath, okay, as we did. Okay, and the reason being, okay, the main reason, or I would say the top reason being, is because the Most High is a God of justice. He's a God of judgment, and he deals with balance. Okay, so if the Lord in his judgment judged his own people, okay, the people that he chose to be his people above all the other nations, all right, he judged them. Okay, he judged us and put us under the curses. He brought great judgments upon us, okay, for our disobedience, for our wickedness, for our pride, and so on and so forth. The list goes on. Okay, it's only right that he do the same to these other nations. Okay, especially considering that they believe that they're in the position that they're in of prosperity, okay, of rulership, of dominion, especially Esau, okay, because of their own might, because of their own power, because of their own strength, because of their own wisdom and talent, when really it's the Lord that gave them that power. Okay, and they continue in this pride. All right, not only do they do that, but they also continue in the same things that the Most High judged Israel for. Okay, so if the Most High judged Israel for idolatry, okay, for wickedness, for pollution, okay, for adultery, for witchcraft, and so on and so forth, will he not do the same to Edom and Moab and Ammon and Ham and Japhet and Ishmael and Elam? Will he not do the same to them? Of course he will. Okay, so that's going to be the theme of this lesson, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. I'm going to begin here at Psalm 75 and verse 4. It says, "I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn." Okay, and who's that wicked? The wicked are the Edomites. Okay, Malachi chapter 1. Okay, all right. So this is mainly directed towards the Edomites, but it can apply to all these heathens, man, because they're all fools, okay, and they're all wicked. In verse 5, it says, "Lift not up your horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south." Okay, so the Lord is telling you that there's no reason for you to be proud. There's no reason, okay, you ought not to be prideful. You ought not to be stiff-necked, because promotion doesn't come, okay, of men. Promotion doesn't come of this world. Verse 7, it says, "But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another." Okay, so it's the Most High who is the one who dictates who rules upon the planet Earth, who has the dominion over the earth and the people thereof. Okay, he's the one who decides that in his wisdom and his judgment to do so. Okay, so he's the one who putteth down one and setteth up another. And at this point in history, the Lord has put down Jacob, all right, and he has exalted Esau to be over the planet Earth. Okay, and the rest of the heathen have benefited off of the dominion of Esau, even though Esau still puts hell on them. Okay, but they benefit more than we do. Okay, because Esau and these heathens hate us. All right. Verse 8, it says, For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. Okay, so it says, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup. All right, what does the cup represent? The cup represents, all right, the Lord's judgment, okay, his wrath. Okay, and that can come and also the wine too, okay, that is full of mixture. All right, and that can come in many forms. Okay, the Lord's judgment, his wrath, all right, his indignation, okay, towards the wicked, towards these heathens, okay, or towards man in general, can come in different forms. Okay, one of the main forms is slavery. All right, but it can also come in pestilence, plagues, all right, diseases, disasters, catastrophes. Okay, and all the various curses that the Most High proclaimed that he could bring upon, well, not only that he could, but he did bring upon his people, or that he could just bring upon anybody in general. Okay, all right, so madness, all right, also, okay, Which you see that's going on with Esau and these heathens, man. All right, all these calamities taking place upon the earth. Esau is resorting to opioids and drugs. Okay, you have suicide rates high amongst the Edomites. Okay, even amongst the Moab. All right, suicide rates are high. Okay, and so on and so forth. So that's the fate, all right, of these heathens. Okay, that's the fate of you heathens on the earth. Your fate is to drink of the Lord's cup. Okay, drink of his judgment. All right, partake of that lot, of that portion. Okay, for your wickedness, for your pride. Verse 9, it says, but I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Okay, so the horn represents power, authority, okay, rulership. Okay, so the horns of the wicked are going to be cut off. Okay, all right, your time to rule is going to be cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Okay, so the Lord is going to exalt his people above the heathen, okay, above Esau, again, as it was meant to be, okay, because we're the Lord's chosen people. We're the people that he's dealing with, that he's giving wisdom to, okay, that he's going to give the new covenant to, all right, and that he promised, okay, our forefathers that he would have favor towards, okay. This next scripture I got is Jeremiah 10:24. It says, O Lord, correct me, but with judgment, not in thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. Okay, so we desire that the Lord correct us, all right, but not in his anger, but in judgment. Okay, all right, with a fair and balanced and even judgment, that he do not overthrow us in his wrath. Okay, verse 25, it says, pour out thy fury upon the heathen that know thee not, and upon the families that call not on thy name. For they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him and consumed him and have made his habitation desolate. Okay, so the prophet Jeremiah, okay, all right, one of the most foremost prophets of the scriptures, all right, he prayed to the Lord. He asked the Lord that the Lord pour out his wrath, his fury upon the heathens, upon all the families of the earth that call out on the name of the Lord. Okay, and that includes all the nations, man. Okay, the name of the Lord is found amongst Israel. All right, so all these heathens will have to suffer, okay, and have to drink of the cup of the Lord's wrath, okay. And one of the reason why, okay, is because they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him and consumed him and have made his habitation desolate. Okay, so for what these heathens have done to the Lord's people, all right, they have to pay for that. Okay, they have to pay for that. All right, because that's justice, that's judgment. Okay, these heathens can't just walk off into the sunset. All right, you got guys that's trying to butter up the message, so to speak. Okay, trying to make the message smooth. All right, PC, politically correct. Okay, well, you can't do that. Okay, because the scriptures say that the Lord is going to judge these heathens, man, and it's rightfully so. Okay, these heathens have been proud, okay, against the Lord, against his people. Okay, they have done wicked deeds. They have oppressed the Lord's people. They have destroyed the earth. Okay, they have filled the earth with evil and wickedness and violence. So therefore, they need to be judged the same way the Lord judged us for those things. They got to be judged too. Okay, they got to know the fear of the Lord. They have to know the wrath of the Heavenly Father. Okay, they have to know that the same way we had to know, because it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right, man. Most High is a jealous power. Ultimately, all right, he's a jealous power, and it's worthy that he should be feared. Okay, it's worthy that he should be reverenced and respected, and that all flesh should tremble before him. Okay, that is what the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is worthy. He's worthy of that kind of praise and respect and honor. Okay, so because the Lord is a jealous power, okay, and of course he's dealing with us first, he had us learn of his judgments first. He had us learn the chastisements, the wrath of the Lord first. Okay, next up is you heathens. All right, and of course in the kingdom we know that the Lord is going to use us as one of his main instruments to pour out indignation upon these nations, to judge them. Okay, all right, so it's only right. Okay, it's only right that what's coming, all right, to these heathens is coming. Okay, the same way it was only right that it came upon us, it got to come upon them too. Okay, this is Sirach chapter 36. Sirach chapter 36 verse 1, it says, have mercy upon us, O Lord God of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Okay, All right. So send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. And that's your pa. Okay. Because it's by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. Okay. It's by the fear of the Lord that man is made wise. Okay. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Okay. The beginning of wisdom, the beginning of understanding. Okay. All right. So the people of the planet Earth don't got no wisdom, man. All right. These heathens, and the majority of the people that walk the earth today, they don't have wisdom. Okay. The only ones that got the wisdom are the ones that fear the Lord, man. Okay. Beginning with the Lord's elect. Okay. All right. They're the ones who got the wisdom, man. All right. But the rest of these people, they ain't got wisdom, man. Okay. So in order for them to learn wisdom, all right, which wisdom is the principal thing, or therefore get wisdom, and with all thine understanding, with all thy getting, get understanding, that the fear of the Lord got to be put in them. Okay, the fear of the Lord got to be put in their heart. Okay, they have to feel it. Okay, the Lord has to rock their world. All right, verse 3, it says, lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so as the Lord was sanctified in us before them, as the Lord, we reverence the Lord, okay, because of the judgments that He put upon us in the sight of all the nations, okay. We considered Him righteous and holy, okay. Did not Daniel say, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces? All right, thou art the only righteous judge. You have shown yourself righteous. That's in Daniel chapter 9. Okay, because all the things that He brought upon us, man. Okay, which He spoke by Moses. Okay, in the law. Okay, because we was going off because we didn't want to hearken. Okay, so the same way that happens unto us, okay, it got to happen to them. All right, verse 4, it says, as thou wast sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us. Okay, so we want the Lord to jack them up. Okay, all right, be magnified by putting judgment on them. Okay, and showing favor towards us. Verse 5, and it says, let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but only thou, O God. Shew new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Okay, so the judgment that's coming upon the heathens, all right, they're gonna have to, at the end of the day, when the chariots, all right, are in the skies, blotting out the sky, okay, the sun and the moon, when the Lord comes back with clouds and thick darkness, when there's nuclear missiles exploding all over the place, all right, World War III, Leviathan, and the list goes on and on, okay, because the Lord is about to outdo Himself, all right. The angels, okay, the Lord gonna deliver the elect, okay, give the men spiritual powers and let them execute judgment upon the heathens, okay. All right, when it's all said and done, they're gonna have to acknowledge, okay, yeah, all right, our gods are not real gods, okay. They're gonna forsake their gods, all right. They're gonna throw their gods into the moles, into the bats, okay, into the caves of the earth, okay. All right, so they're gonna acknowledge, okay, yeah, that God that just came in the sky and did all this and did all these things, all right, and the people that are with Him, okay, that's the true power, okay, that's the true God, okay. We gotta fall in line, or He's gonna destroy us, man. Okay. All right, verse 7, it says, raise up indignation and pour out wrath, take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Okay, so the Lord's going to destroy the enemy, man. All right, the main enemy being Esau. All right, and the chief house of Esau is the Amalekites, man. You so-called Jews. Okay, all right, you are not the true Israelites, man. Okay, the Lord's going to destroy you. All right, he's gonna mess you up, man. Destroy your armies. Okay, destroy your kingdom. All right, and puts you in slavery. Okay, and then right under these Edomites is the rest of these nations: Moab, okay, Ham, Ishmael, and so on and so forth. Okay, verse 8, it says, make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wondrous works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Okay, so you're gonna have great judgments coming, all right, and these heathens, some of them gonna narrowly escape judgment, all right, but they're gonna have to be destroyed by the rage of the fire, man. They're gonna be destroyed by fire, whether it be the chariots, okay, whether it be the missiles, all right. verse 10, it says, smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none but other but we. Okay, and that's that pride. That's why y'all got to get judged. Okay, because y'all think y'all sitting in the seat of the Most High. Okay, y'all think y'all the power, that you the Most High God of the universe. No, you're not. All you heathens are but men. Okay, all the rulers of these nations are but men. The elites but men. Okay. All right. So the judgment's going to come upon you, and you're going to acknowledge, yeah, all right, we ain't the Most High, man. Okay. The Most High is the Most High. His son, Yahweh Shai, is the one that he set to rule over the kingdom of men, to give dominion to all the planet Earth. Okay. And that's why the scriptures say, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Okay, they want to break the they speak against the Lord and his anointed. Okay, they speak against Yahweh Shai. All right, let us break their cords asunder. Let us cast away their cords from us. Okay, he that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Okay, and the Lord set up the king upon his holy hill of Zion, man, and that king is Yahweh Shai. Okay, he's the one that's been given the total dominion of heaven and earth and everything in and beyond it and within it. Okay, and through him the elect are going to be joint heirs with them. Okay, not the elite bankers. Okay, not the Rothschilds, not the Rockefellers, not the Moabites, not Esau, not Amalek, not none of y'all, man. It's not your place to rule over the earth. Your place is to be in subjection underneath the Lord's chosen people. Okay. We get another precept in Jeremiah chapter 25. Jeremiah 25, and I'll start at verse 27. Okay, it says, therefore thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, drink and be drunken, and spew and fall and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. Okay, so that cup is again representing the cup of the Lord's judgment. Okay, the cup of the Lord's wrath, his indignation, punishment. Okay, all right, and it says, verse 28, if they refuse to take the cup at thine hand to drink, then shalt thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. Okay, because you got these heathens that think they just gonna be ruling forever, man. Okay, you guys are crazy. All right, you guys are not the Israelites. Okay, they talking all kind of madness, man. Okay, but the thing is about it is that, again, the Lord is the one who rules in the kingdom of men, and you gonna have to drink of the cup. You gonna have to bear the indignation of the Lord. All right, you heathens, all of you. All right, verse 29. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts. Okay, so the Lord punished his people. All right, he brought evil upon the city which was called by his name. Okay, Jerusalem, Israel. And should these heathens be utterly unpunished? The heathens that the Lord compared to spittle, compared to a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right, compared to nothing. Okay, ever been reputed as nothing. They gonna escape the judgment? Nah. All right, the Lord's gonna bring a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, man, and that's being stirred up right now. Okay, you got World War III being prepared. Okay. All right, the Lord is preparing World War III for the planet Earth. Okay, that's why all these talks of going to war in the Middle East. Okay, conflicts in the Middle East, conflicts in South America, nuclear war. Okay, a nuclear arms race. That's why. Okay, because the Lord is the one who wants to bring this upon you. Okay, the Lord is the one who wants to do it. Ain't gonna be no treaty. Ain't gonna be no peace talks. Nothing. Okay, y'all gonna have to eat that, man. You gonna have to bite that bullet, man. Okay. All of you heathens, man. Okay, verse 30, it says, therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. Okay, so Yahweh Shai, in the midst of that World War III that these heathens gonna fight one against another, Yahweh Shai is gonna come, all right, from the heavens. Okay, and he's gonna tread the grapes. Okay, which the grapes represents the people of the earth, man. All right, and him treading them means that he's gonna put them to death. He's gonna put them down, man. All right, it's gonna be a bloodbath, man, on the planet Earth. Okay. In verse 31, it says, a noise shall come even to the ends of the earth. For the Lord hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord. Okay, and that's going into the missiles, man. Okay, so the Lord will, by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Verse 32, thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised from the coasts of the earth. And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth, because the missile is going to be firing, okay, from one direction, from one cardinal direction to another. Okay, from Russia to the United States, from the United States to Russia, Europe, all over the place, man. It's going to be missiles, all right, being shot. Okay, and millions and billions of people are going to die. Okay. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be as dung upon the ground. Okay. Let me close out with this. All right, going to go to the book of Obadiah, and I'll close out. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 15. Okay, it says, for the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. Okay, all the heathen, man. Are we talk about Esau? Well, the Moabites too. Esau is number one on the list for sure. Okay, you have a special place, okay, in our heart, Esau. All right, but Moab, Ammon, all of them. Okay, Put, Canaan, Cush. All right, Mizraim, Ishmael, Median. Okay, all right, the Medes, the Persians, so on and so forth, man. Okay. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Okay, so the same way you killed Israel with the sword, the same way you brought us into captivity, the same way you stirred war up against us, okay, you destroyed our cities, guess what? The Lord's going to do the same thing to you. Okay, verse 16, it says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so you rejoiced, okay, over the Lord's heritage. You took advantage. You benefited off of the oppression of the Lord's people, okay, which is the Lord's holy mountain. So shall all the heathen drink continually. Okay, yea, they shall drink, they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they have not been. So you heathens gonna have to bear the indignation of the Lord. Okay, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, man. Okay, so bottoms up. Okay, to all the heathen. Okay, and they shall be as though they had not been. So when the Lord brings judgment, okay, upon the heathens, when he pours out his wrath in totality upon the heathen nations, okay, his indignation, all right, his anger, his fury, as it is written in Jeremiah chapter 10, okay, it's going to be as though you had not been. All right, it's going to be like you was never in power, like you never ruled, like you never had a dominion. Okay. All right, especially when we gonna be in power, man. Our rulership, our kingdom is gonna totally outshine this piece of garbage you heathens running right now, man. Okay, especially you Edomites, man. So yeah, man. Lord willing, this video is edifying. Okay, the heathen shall certainly drink of the cup. All right, Lord willing, that'll be the title of this lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakudash, and double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and citations to all the Akim out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakudash, in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakudash, Barakatam to you all. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom.